is not up yet. We have about 20 minutes to go. But spare me some time because if I don't show you this, it will really touch me, right? So, as I said, I have adapted this over the past 2 months, doing a lot of things, trying error, trying error, trying error. And then I was able to discover that we have to track our learning. Even though we are understanding, we are organizing, we are memorizing, to retain the information for long, we have to track our learning. There's just a ton of things to learn, right? In medicine like this, we have over, say, 80 topics to study in medicine, surgery, I mean, just a lot. It's very important that you track your learning. So what does that mean? So it's going to open in just a few. Tracking your learning basically means that if today I study something on any topic or something, I'm tracking the day that I studied it, the day that I need to revise it, my progress with respect to that particular topic. Let me show you the thing practically. So now this is just a picture of me to motivate me. And then here's a comment. We use this concept in craft called collections, right? Collections is basically like Excel. So Excel, how databases are in Excel. You put all your topics into this collection. And then the collection is going to be a smart way whereby you track all your studies. So if I remove this filter, right, I'm going to show you everything practically. So what happens is that all my topics in medicine are right here. So we have 75 topics to study in medicine, right? And then for surgery, all my topics are again here. For com health, the same, so it's below. So when you put all your topics here, you can create different subcategories, right? My subcategories are specialty, status, Anki, last revise, next revise, and Anki scores. And so every single topic has a specialty, right? So if I press on, let's say this topic, and I press on this, I can change the specialty. Let's say meningitis is actually a GI topic. For those who don't know, it's not a neuro topic or infectious disease, it's a GI topic. So I've changed the specialty, but it's actually infectious disease. So here you can assign specialties to all your topics. The status, very, very important. You can see here that some of the topics are not started, start again, in progress, and all of that. If I click on a topic which is not started, immediately I can see that I've not learned this topic. If I press on it, let's say I've learned the topic and I'm in progress, what it means is that I've not finished learning the topic, right? If I press on the button again, revised, this means that I've finished learning the topic. And if I press on it and I click on start again, I've totally forgotten it and I need to start again. So from a glance, I can see the status of all my topics. Again, when you click on the Anki, the same concept. I've not done questions. I've not solved questions. I have, but I've not finished. And then I'm done solving questions. Here is where it gets interesting. You track the last time that you studied that topic. So if I come down like this, let's say arrhythmias, I studied it on February 10th. So when you press on it, you can input the date that you studied the topic inside. So if I input February 10th here, this was the last time that I studied it. The next time that I'll be doing it is based on the spaced repetition algorithm. You don't do prospective revision timetables, right? Prospective revision timetables actually waste time and they are not actually useful. Prospective revision timetables basically means that I put in the previous date by which I'll do the revisions. What you need to do is just to input the next day or the next revision, right? Because you don't know what will happen in the future. So let's say I learned this topic on February 12th. The next time that I'm revising it, I just input a date inside. If I come back and I revise it on this day, based on the space repetition algorithm, I just put in a day by which I will be revising the topic. And then here are my Anki scores. So the scores that I got from I put them inside. So how does this work, right? How this works is that every day I'll open the tracker, right? Basically the first thing I do. When I open the tracker at a glance, all right, I get to see the status of every single topic that I'm studying. And then you can filter the thing by specialty and others. Let's say you're in child health, you're in ward B4. You only want to see the topics relevant for B4. You just filter the thing. So if you click here and then you filter, let's say you only want to see the topics based on cardiology, right? So you filter the whole thing and it's only showing cardiology topics. So here I can easily see that this topic I revised this day. I need to revise it on this particular day. So right now, as I'm talking to you now, today is February 15th. I need to revise cardiomyopathy. So immediately, I don't think about when I should revise something or what I should learn. Immediately, once I open it, I have seen the date right there. That I need to study this, I need to study that. The essence of the Anki course is that it allows me to tackle my weakest topics. So when I look on this, like let's say if this one too was also today, right? Arrhythmias was also today, and I apply it, I get to see that between arrhythmias and cardiomyopathy, which one should I start learning? If anyone can answer, which one should I start learning based on the Anki scores? The arrhythmias, right? Because that has a lower score. So it helps. And when you enter into any topic, right, you can enter into any of them. I have a link which I can just click into link to the topic, right? It will just send me there. One of the very cool features in the app is that you can link different topics together. So let's say you are learning something on arrhythmias and then or any topic, right? You can link it to another topic. So if I'm learning something and I want to, like I've seen something is it also reminds me of something in another topic, I can easily link it to that topic. So that let's say I'm here and then also here is a YouTube video, so you can embed basically anything inside. If let's say I'm here and I see that this thing links to let's say heart failure, I just do control and at where different laptops, so I don't know where the at symbol is. But okay, yeah, so at symbol is here. So let's say I want to link this to my heart failure topic, right? Or my heart failure notes. Or maybe I want to link it to valvular heart disease. So when I'm studying something and I see that there is a link between this thing, right? What happens is that I can easily click on it and then I'll jump to that topic. And then when I scroll down, I can easily jump back. So it allows you to be able to link all the topics that you are learning so that you don't learn things, haphazardly, right? You can link the different concepts together. Maybe I was learning something here and I saw that, oh, this thing is also in another topic. I can easily link it. Mhm. And one of the beauty of this tracker and all of that is that the AI is also able to relieve you of the thinking. So again, when you click on the tracker, you are able to see the topics that you are supposed to revise on any day, what if not revise and all of that. If you don't even think, the AI has you can press on this AI, right? There's an AI inbuilt into the app. You can tell it to go through your topics and show you which one should you be studying, which one should you study today, which one should you study tomorrow, and all of that. So I have custom prompts whereby I don't even type that one too. So let's say this one. So it will tell me that like it's a custom prompt that I've already saved inside. And then I'll tell it, I'll just click on it. So it's going to tell me exactly which topics I should study based on the categories that I've given to it. So as you can see, it's going over. And then it is going to tell me exactly that based on my tracker, I should learn this today, I should learn this tomorrow, I should do this, I should do that. It's able to create revision timetables for you. It's able to just do a lot of things. So let's say you are there and like for example in ONG, right, and child health, when the exams time is coming, you need to be able to um you have like a week to study for your exams. You can just come input it in and say, create a 7 day revision plan for me, right? Based on your topics that you've been tracking over the whole year, it's going to go through everything and create a revision timetable for you. And you can input the times that you want to study and all of that, like just a ton of things, right? Also, you can even create like case studies and case scenarios and everything that an AI can do. What is fascinating about this is that it works based on your document. So I was in my intestinal obstruction notes and I told it to create a case scenario for me, and immediately it did. So having an AI like this is very useful, right? It relieves you of the thinking. Having some of these tools like this tracker allows you to not think about what you should study, right? It just you look at it and you know that today I have to do this, so I have to do that. Because the topics are a lot. There's just a ton of things to do. The things it can over your mind, right? And so you want to be able to like reduce your stress. So today I don't think about what to study. I just open and I see I have to study cardiomyopathy, right? Because that's what the tracker is telling me. And when I study it, I then put the next date in the future. And when you build consistency like this, it helps. All of these things that I'm